Hi, my name is Dr. Terry Duran-Cassini. We are really bummed that we can't see you in person and meet you to take you around our medical center, but we're going to provide you with information about our rotation so you can make an informed decision about this next big step in your life.
Hi, I'm Andrew Schramm. I'm an assistant professor here at MCW. I'm a psychologist and one of the supervisors on the residency.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tim Geyer. I'm a psychologist here at the Medical College of Wisconsin. I am the director of the Trauma and Acute Care rotation for our residency program here.
So I'm clearly biased, but I want to let you know a little bit about our rotation in trauma psychology and explain why I think this is one of the most unique opportunities you could possibly get in your training year.
We are in the Department of Surgery in the Division of Trauma and Acute Care Surgery. We have three major components to the rotation and three services that our trauma psychology service provides care for.
Patients come to our trauma center after sustaining some kind of injury that is life-threatening and requires an emergency surgery. The trauma center saw over 3,000 patients last year. It is one of only 2 trauma centers, level 1 trauma centers in the state. Common injuries include falls, assaults like gunshot wounds, or motor vehicle collisions.
Sometimes we're asked to see these patients because they're obviously distressed and a consult is needed to see what we can do from a brief intervention standpoint. And other times, a screen to detect risk for PTSD and depression after trauma is administered to patients, and if they screen risk positive, then we will go in and do a complete consult with these patients and brief intervention.
This is a really unique population to train with. For example, you might provide support and assess someone who is currently on a ventilator and can't communicate verbally. And so learning how to connect with someone and really try to empathize and understand them when they are limited in their ability to communicate is something that I think would really help you grow as a future psychologist.
We here are also very excited to be working with what we call 414 Life, which is a violence interruption program here. And often as part of your training, you'll be able to work with that team as well to better care for our patient populations who are experiencing gun violence, working with the 414 Life team to help them navigate the social stressors that can come from that, whether that be housing or food insecurity or the potential for further violence.
I think the most unique part of our training program is the dynamic way in which we engage with our team members to provide holistic care for our trauma patients.
I also find that in our trauma psychology service, we often deal with issues related to grief and loss. So this is an intense and sad part of the clinical work, but also just incredibly meaningful to be on part of our patients' journey as they adjust to loss.
One of the really important pieces of the work that we do is processing the impact of what we see our patients going through on us as providers. And this is a huge focus of our supervision. So we definitely focus in supervision on self-care and finding ways to make sure that what you're experiencing in your patient care is something you leave at work and you go home well.
On an average week, you will be here 3 days, Monday through Wednesday. You'll meet with your supervisor and other colleagues in the morning to get together a game plan for the day, and then you'll be off to the different clinic floors, working with patients in and out of patient rooms. And then often at the end of the day, we'll circle back and sit down and review all of the patients and the work that's been done.
We want to provide our residents with support as they think about next steps in their career or apply for fellowships and so on.
In working with the training team here, I've come to really appreciate the expertise and the knowledge. I'm constantly learning from them to be a better psychologist, a better supervisor, a better colleague. It's very warm and welcoming and nurturing, which I very much appreciate.
Thanks for your attention about our rotation. We are happy to answer any additional questions that you might have via email or even a phone call if you just reach out. And we look forward to having you here at our medical center.
Regardless of where you end up matching, you're going to really grow in your year as a resident. Thank you again for watching.